Hello, my name is Bill. I'm the pastor at Freedom Lutheran Church in Gibsonville, North Carolina. Thank you for joining me for this time of devotion. I so appreciate spending time with you like this, where we can celebrate the presence of our Lord. This morning, I want to talk with you a little bit about preoccupation and finding our way around it. Using that energy that we have, that mental and emotional energy, in positive and helpful ways. Have you ever noticed sometimes that your mind gets preoccupied? You can get preoccupied with the events coming up for the day, especially if they're worrisome. If you have to have that hard conversation or you have to confront a particular challenge or problem, those things can kind of weigh in on us. They can kind of push in and push in and push in till it seems like it's all we're thinking about. So how do we get past all that? Or how do we begin to, well, not think about something else, but how do we begin to genuinely handle that preoccupation in a way that's more productive, in a way that leads us toward peace? And you guessed it, if you're thinking to yourself, Jesus is the answer. Yes, indeed, Jesus is the answer. If we are preoccupied, let's spend some time thinking about our Lord. Let's spend some time in His presence. Now, how do we go about doing that? Well, the way we go about doing that is to thank Jesus for whatever it is that's preoccupying us. Now, that sounds kind of counterintuitive, doesn't it? It seems like if we begin to think more about the problem, then won't the problem just get bigger and we'll worry more? No, because we invited Jesus into the situation. When we, in faith, reach out to our Lord and we thank Jesus for the problem, and we begin to thank Jesus for the circumstances around the problem, and we begin to thank Jesus for not just the circumstances around the problem, but thank Him for leading us to solutions and being a guide and being present with us. As we spend more and more time in His presence, more and more of Him fills us. His thoughts, His desires, His faith, His confidence, His hope, His guidance, all of these blessings, right? This is what we find ourselves. We find ourselves, when we trust God, we are truly blessed. And what happens to the preoccupation? Well, we begin to think about what to do next because we're partnering with our Lord. This is written about in the book of Jeremiah 17, verse 7. It's a simple little phrase, but it gets to the heart of the issue. Jeremiah 17:7 is, "Blessed are those who trust in the Lord, whose trust is the Lord." And blessing happens because Jesus is present. And when Jesus is present, faith, peace, love, and hope come into us and into our lives. And from that place of peace, we can begin to address whatever our preoccupation is. Thank you for spending this time in devotion with me. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please, if you're on Facebook, please like this, please share it. If you would like to see more, you're always welcome to go to our website, freedens.church, FRIEDENS.church. There's all kinds of material there. There is a give button, and you can look at past services, and you can read about how to get to know Jesus better. If you're not familiar or that familiar with the Bible and don't know where to begin reading it, but want to read it for yourself, there's some articles there to help get you pointed in the right direction. I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope that you encounter Jesus in powerful ways. Thank you again for joining me.